few days ago, we got to witness the debut of Jamal Adams, not only with the Raiders, but also in a linebacker, more of a weak side linebacker position for this Raiders organization. And man, did I absolutely love every moment of it. He was actually one of the highest graded players defensively, in my opinion, for this Raiders team. He only played, I think, 15 total snaps, but I felt like it was dynamic, he was explosive, and he played great football. First of all, we're going to break down a ton of film. I do want you guys to comment down below a couple of names that you would like me to break down in the next video. This is my second channel, by the way, so make sure you guys subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications for more individual player breakdowns. With that being said, let's just dive into what Jamal Adams did in this debut with the Raiders. Now, first thing that we notice here is they are coming out in 22 personnel, okay? If you guys don't know personnel, the first number, it could be 10 or 1, it could be 2, sometimes even 3 in some situations. The first number is always going to represent the backs in the backfield. So 22 personnel, 2 backs, then you have 2 tight ends, which is always going to be that second number. So they come out in 2 running backs, 2 tight end set. They're really trying to run this football, right? Now, watch Jamal Adams. He does a really good job reading, reacting, and attacking without over-committing to certain running angles. Now, what do I mean by that? When they come out and run, a lot of guys like to just gap fill. What that means is they like to boom, just go. Just try to get in there, try to fit. But you're going to see him keep his eyes on the running back. Before he commits, you see how he slows down. Instead of engaging with that offensive lineman, just going into him and trying to, plug the gaps, right? He's reading, reacting, and then once he sees that running back, right, eyes are on the running back. Once he sees that running back make a decision, he disengages and goes to makes a play. That's what you want to see. Now, as a former safety, to be able to engage with an offensive lineman, then quickly disengage, that is unreal. You don't see that too often by safeties. Okay, this is why they have confidence with him at linebacker. Look at that. I mean, he engages, keeps his eyes on the running back, and once he needs to, boom, get out of there, go make a play. That's what he does, and he did that all game long. Like I said, we're going to break down a ton of film from Jamal Adams. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Who should I break down next? Let's get in. Another really good rep. What do we notice, guys? First thing we notice, what is it? 22 personnel again. They want to run the football. 22 personnel, 2 backs, tight ends. Looks like the same exact play. We're even going to get the pre-snap motion like we had last time from Elijah Arroyo. I believe that's him. So once again, 22 personnel. Watch Jamal Adams, right? We just talked about his ability to disengage from a block. Watch this one. Okay, center gets to the second level quickly. They're supposed to, this center, right, he is taught kind of boom and then get to the second level, because if they're running up the middle or to the right side here, they need this guy out of the play. Okay, so he is a focal point of the center. The center's like, that's my guy. I need to get him out. Watch this play. Because he's so small and shifty compared to some linebackers, right? Boom. Bounces right off this thing. Goes to make a play. Ultimately, running back to slip and fall. He gets an easy little tackle. But again, all I'm looking at here is his ability to disengage from some of these offensive linemen, right? Most important thing in a linebacker, when you look at Robert Spillane, Landon Roberts, right, Jermaine Pratt, these guys have really good block shedding ability. From the outside looking in, if I didn't tell you who this was and I was like, hey, this new linebacker, what do you notice about him? A little smaller than some of these other linebackers, right? Do you think he's good at block shedding? Probably not. He's more probably pass coverage guy. No, he can do everything. That's why they have so much confidence in him as a linebacker, because he's a dog, he's a fighter, he's got great work ethic, great mentality. The dude is just someone that thrives. Look at this, bounces right off the center. You don't see that from safeties. Again, I know I'm repeating myself. I really like him at linebacker, man. All right, another big time play here from Jamal Adams. So let me actually move my camera this right side. Now we're getting basically just like a handoff up the middle, like an inside zone. Again, we notice that they're in 11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end. So usually they're manned up for the most part with this offensive line. Guy out, right? Hat on a hat. Elijah Arroyo, this tight end, his job is Jamal Adams. But the closest linebacker to him, that's his job. Okay, watch this. Get out quick, explosive. I mean, you weren't even able to get him, right? He's so quick. I mean, look at that first step, man. Look at the first step. Whoop, gone. And then, right, not only does he fill this gap, running back's like, oh, I got to cut this to the outside, He's got to rechange his positioning or where he wants to go. Look at Jamal Adams. Great shoestring tackle there. Unbelievable. So not only does he got the speed, so now we're looking at basically a tackle in the backfield for a loss of 1. Right? He had a stop at the line of scrimmage. He had another tackle for a loss in the backfield right here. So run defense, by the way. And we know him more as someone who can, add that versatility when he's dropping back into a hook curl, right? If he's in a hook curl, right, he's really good. He already knows and he can cover tight ends. He can play in the nickel for you if you need him to. And I love Jamal Adams on this team. You have so much linebacker depth with Jermaine Pratt, and you have Landon Roberts, and you have Devin White, Jalen Smith, Jamal Adams. I mean, dude, you got 5 linebackers here that can play. You got Tommy Eichenberg, Cody Lindenberg. Fun. Guys, really quickly, do me a big favor. Hit the like button for more Raiders updates. Subscribe if you're new. It is free. Doesn't cost anything. And we got you guys covered. Again, this is my second channel, my main one. Just Mattydubs covering the Raiders over there as well. But this one's more for individual player film. Jamal Adams, Tonka Hemingway, anyone. Let me know. Cameron, who do you want me to break down next? Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in that next one. But let's finish off this video. All right, another good play here by Jamal Adams. Again, once over that middle. Again, they're in personnel. A lot of personnel here. I don't know if the Seahawks came out and were like, let's work on 22 personnel in this game, or they're just really a team that wants to run the football this year. Could be. And work on that play action. So right here, in that 22 personnel, they're actually going to play action this thing. I watched Jamal Adams do a great job not overcommitting. We're going to see 44. He kind of overcommits down. I think just more in rush, right? He's blitzing. Jamal Adams does bite down one step. Once he recognizes the quarterback still has the ball, he drops back into his mid-read, or I believe maybe a hook curl as well. Whatever it may be, whatever he's in. See the defense start to drop back, right? Boom. All right, we got guys dropping back. Now, in 22 personnel, really only have one wide receiver, obviously, and a bunch of tight ends. They only have like 2 routes here. Maybe 3, I guess. Adams does a good job reading the quarterback, right? He's getting outside, bootlegging to the right. Look at how sneaky he is. He's like a little hawk. Like a little hawk, the way he gets so low to the ground. He makes it really tough for these quarterbacks to see at times. Watch when this guy tries to get to the outside. He's just sneaking, right? Make that pass. I dare you to make that throw, and I'm jumping it, right? That's basically what he's saying. But again, guy that's really good in coverage, guy that can come up and stop the run. Going to be a really good player here for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I'm super excited to see how it kind of develops going into another play here. Jamal Adams, this time he's in the nickel. He's going to be in a curl to flat type of zone here to the left. We want to chip off this guy really quickly, right? And then get to our zones. I think this could be a cover 3 defense, but again, chip just real quickly. Don't want to get too caught up there. We want to get over to our zone. It looks like they're in for a cover 4. 3 pass rushers. Oh, they got. But again, good job here. Jamal Adams chips, gets to his spot, looks back, notices that he doesn't really have anyone to guard right here. We got a guy here, guy up the seam. We do have a running back getting low, and that's probably the guy that we need to cover. Ultimately, there's nothing there. He wants to check it down. Jamal Adams hawk-eyeing it. Not going to be able to do anything. And ultimately goes incomplete there. But again, Jamal Adams, I just wanted to showcase his versatility where he can play in that curl to flat or soft flat or soft cloud coverage, whatever it may be. This guy can play all the football field. So I'm excited about him. I think he's going to be a really good player here for the Raiders this year. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2. Again, who do you want me to break down next? Let me know.